In this video, we will connect to an existing Neo4j enterprise database. We then ingest data from a Splunk and CSV data source and review results, all using our no-code solution. Customer data inside Neo4j will be merged with Splunk data containing the order details. The final part of our demo brings in country of origin based on customer IPs using a CSV. Let's first take a look at the Neo4j database we will be connecting to. As you can see, this data consists of customer names, account numbers, and merchants. We will now connect Gemini Explore to this database so that we can ingest and merge data from other sources into Neo4j. We will first create a new project. Let's call it e-commerce. Remember to select the correct Neo4j environment, Enterprise or Aura. Then add the location login credentials for the Neo4j database. Hopefully all the checks will be in the green and we can proceed to the data mapping stage. Here we can ensure that the labels fit the data correctly and also allow timestamp references to be applied. As you can see, the customer account ID field needs a little attention here. The next screen will confirm any changes needed to make the connection. It is always advisable to take a backup of your Neo4j database prior to this connection. We can now explore the Neo4j database using Gemini Explore. Let's make the exploration canvas a little easier to work with by changing to a white background and adding some of our own node category icons. Uploading customized icons is achieved as shown here. We have added 3 new icons and chosen a color band for each. Over to Splunk now, and here are the orders that we want to merge with the data already in Neo4j. We are running a search here from the Gemini FinTech index over a 24-hour period, and the order detail can be seen, including the all-important order number. In order to make the Splunk order data available in Gemini Explore and indeed Neo4j, we need to create a flow using the Import Data wizard. Remembering to select the Splunk source swatch here, we will call this flow Splunk Orders. Enter the search head credentials, noting that there are options here to change port and batch quantity if desired. The Splunk query used here will collate all the order details required, and we have scheduled this search to run every hour to collect the latest data. In the preview screen, we can see how the data collected from Splunk is being parsed by Gemini Explore. This becomes a handy reference for data modeling. On this occasion, we will import a graph model that existed prior to our Neo4j database. Whilst reviewing the model, we can see that similar fields exist to those used in Neo4j, customer name being one of these. Date stamp format needs correcting for the order field. This is an easy fix. And note that the merchant name and customer account ID labels are identical to those in the Neo4j database to force the merge. Now when it comes to relationships, this model includes 2 relationships that already exist in Neo4j. These are highlighted here and subsequently removed. The data model preview follows, and the summary screen confirms that the Splunk query schedule is set to run at the top of every hour. Start the flow, and on completion, check out the result on the Gemini Explore canvas. Let's clear the screen and bring back the customers. We will then add the customer accounts. Note that the Splunk orders are now available as a connection, but let's bring in the merchants first. There are a lot of orders, so let's just add a couple of hundred so we can see it working. After refreshing the screen, the canvas shows the orders successfully clustered around customer account numbers. To create a more useful search, however, we can use the built-in features. First, we filter simply using time, requesting orders placed over the previous hour. Once the data is returned, it is possible to filter more granularly using the timeline. Alternatively, Gemini Explore allows you to filter by a property. See here how we could filter by a duration range or by product. Here we will filter by a single merchant and include the 1 hour time filter also. Back at the Neo4j dashboard, we can see that the Splunk orders have been incorporated, and should you wish to conduct a cipher search in Neo4j, this is of course possible. Okay, so to conclude our demo, let's bring in one more data source that will add country of origin information to the customer IPs. We will create a new flow that will add a simple CSV shown here on the data preview screen. The data model is also very simple, just one relationship between the source IP field present in the Splunk data and the country of origin detail held within the CSV. Other such connectors are available for data sources such as SAP HANA, Salesforce, MySQL, and JSON. Please ask Sales for more information on this. Once the flow has been completed, we can once again return to the exploration canvas. After clearing the screen, we will bring back the customers, add the source IP addresses, and now we can also see the country of origin detail that we have just added. Sharing an investigation with others in the team can be done by exporting as a CSV or creating a snapshot. A snapshot can also be used to create a dashboard as shown here. Thank you for watching.